And
That
they're
was
like,
crazy.
you know, yeah, those twins are like, those guys are incredible. And they judge here. Did you did because there's a big like TV show out here in
Oh, yeah,
Quebec,
tell us that.
Révolution. You did it, Jay, right?
Yeah, I did the first season.
And the twins are judge on the show.
judges on the show. Yeah,
You watch the show?
not religiously.
What do you think about the show?
I feel like it's doing good things for dance in Montreal. More than in Montreal, in Quebec. I feel like it's getting people that do not necessarily consume dance to talk about dance. Like my aunt will talk to me about dance, and I'm like, wait, you never spoke to me about dance before, and now you're talking to me about street dance and things like that. So I feel like in that sense, it's doing a lot of good for dance because now you could bank on that, bank
What's
on the fact that everyone is.
It's like building a bigger audience for dance.
Yeah.
What's the concept of the show, just for people that don't know?
It's a. Is it like? So not
No.
so you thinking it.
Because they don't bring you out of your style. You always
True.
do what you want to do. You always choose your song. You always got like artistic, but you do like battles. I think there's battles with people. So you do your number, and another person does their number, and then the judges pick who wins.
But it's
There's
not
different
necessarily
rounds.
solo. It could
Yeah.
be like, it could be a solo, but it could be duet. It could
It could
be
be
a
a
group.
You could be by yourself. It's like you could do the style that you want to do. The first round is the round of auditions, and then after that they filter through that. After the auditions is the battle round where they'll team you up with somebody else. So you could be by yourself facing a whole group, and that's the battle. After that, I think you're teamed up with another group, and y'all have to build something together. And after that is the finals. So you're doing your final number. Yeah. And every round is like a filtering process.
So it's
Yeah.
like a competition,
yeah.
but more in the, like they judge the number that you do,
Mhm.
like the piece.
And there's always this moment like they have a camera that goes like 360,
A bunch of GoPros around the stage.
and they just go like moment révolution, and then there's a person taking a dramatic pause, and then you see like
The
yeah.
360
I've seen that
360
done
thing.
somewhere else, I think. I forget where.
It's like when
And-
they have the camera in the party that goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the twins are judging by themselves or with
yeah,
someone
the
else?
twins are judging with like two other people.
With two
So
other
there's a
judges.
crazy like there's a crazy ballroom guy that just like he
Jean-Marc Généreux.
yeah
Shout out.
he just fucking screams he's crazy. And there's this girl Bouchard, Lydia Bouchard.
Lydia Bouchard, I think so.
She's like a choreographer. She did things for Cirque du Soleil.
yeah, amazing choreographer. Amazing
So yeah,
dancer.
bro. How'd you like your experience on the show, Jay?
It was very interesting. Very interesting. I was early 20s at the time.
Oh, I thought this was recent.
No.
Oh, so the show's been on for a while.
Yeah, it's been
Oh.
on
Yeah.
for it's been on for a minute. I was in my early 20s at the time. Didn't really want to socialize with people like that, and that show taught me a bit more about the ins and out of show business, of like how it is behind cameras, how it is when the cameras are off, like who you're interacting with, like being by yourself is not necessarily giving. Being able to just go to people, speak with people. I mean, those are skills that will help you just in like day-to-day life as well, But that taught me that. Being on stage was also nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I did it because I was like, yo, if there's a dance opportunity like that comes to Montreal, I have to do it. Before Révolution came out, I was like, yo, if there's like another dance film that's shot in Montreal or something about dance, I want to do it. And to me, it was just about fulfilling that goal. Yeah.
It's fucking dope, bro.
And how is it with the twins judging? Have they been judging from the whole time?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's a
So
long
do
time.
they live here or
Yeah,
something?
what's it?
I don't know.
just
They come here,
fly
get their
in,
money,
judge
yeah.
and go.
and get the fuck out?
Because
Yeah, I think so.
the show, mind you, the show is from August to like December.
Oh, so it's just a few months, or
Yeah.
maybe they come and just do certain bits and then leave.
Yeah, because they're
Interesting.
always in France in September for for Battle Bad. Shout out Ludo Battle Bad.
Yeah.
Can.
Bad.
But
Yeah.
how are their judging? How do you feel about their judging? Do you feel a certain way? Not even.
I feel like you feel a certain way.
For myself, I feel like it was fair. I feel like what they said is valid. It's fair. I've taken a lot of what they had told me at the time, and
What is it they told you?
about letting my whole persona just live and like vraiment, like I was about to speak French, sorry, because it said m'enjailler sur scène, like just having fun on stage and like letting my goofy side also take place at times, which I was trying to set to the side. I often compartmentalize things, you know. I'm like, if I'm gonna do popping, that's only popping. If I'm gonna do bruck up, it's only bruck up, you know. When I myself as an artist, I'm like a combination of all those things, of everything that I do. So it was really about letting all those different sides of myself shine, you know. And yeah, and then they also gave me comments on my battle, which made total sense too. And yeah.
And how
Damn,
do you feel about that?
You were
Jeremy?
looking for some drama and you didn't find it.
Yeah, you really
Listen,
were.
I wasn't looking
little
for any
drama
drama.
stirrer.
No, I was just asking what he thought.
How do you feel about
yeah,
the
how do
twins?
you
I don't
feel?
even watch that show, honestly.
okay.
I don't
Is it 'cause
watch
they're
the show.
judging?
That's fair. That's your
No,
prerogative.
honestly, I respect the shit out of them. Like, yo, you dance for Beyonce. You're in the Men in
Yeah,
Black
for real.
movies, even though it's terrible.
Yeah, that
You
was
know?
a terrible movie. I have to say though, that Beyonce concert that they were at. I don't know if they've probably done more, but the
Coachella?
no, the she did a tour. I forget which fucking album. The one with the partition, please. What's that song?
Partition?
Yeah. What's
said the word.
Yeah, true.
It's like minimum partition.
It's like the only word I said. What's that? What album is it?
Beyonce.
That album. Anyway, she did
That's
a tour.
Beyonce. That's the self-titled album. That's Beyonce.
Oh, it's called Beyonce. Got you.
Isn't it?
yeah, because it was before Lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the album before
that's
that.
the album that came. That's the surprise album.
Yes, she came to London and performed that, and I hadn't listened to the album,
Mm-hmm.
which I definitely recommend if you're going to go to a concert. Don't listen to the album before.
For real?
And hear it live the first time.
I don't know. I can't do that.
I know.
I like singing the lyrics at the.
That's true.
at the
Also,
show.
it depends who it is. I think for me, like that was a great way to experience the album because I went home and like had that album on repeat because that experience was like locked in my mind as the first time having heard it.
That's
I
fair.
like that.
But yeah, so that was when I gained a big respect for the Twins because I had seen them obviously in the battle scene loads, and I was like, like I'm in battle mode, if you know what I mean. So I'm thinking what I like or who I would think would beat them or how I would dance against them or whatever, you know, while getting my ass kicked. But I think when I saw the Beyonce concert, I was just in enjoy the entertainment mode, and she like left the stage to do a costume change.
Mm-hmm.
And they was just the two of them on stage for maybe like a 5-minute segment, and they like nobody was like bring back Beyonce, like you know what I mean. It was like, oh, you're
They
killing
owned
it.
it. They owned the
They
stage.
owned it. They really, and like I've been on not that big stages, but I've been on big stages, and I know how much that shit can swallow you up, especially if you don't have the power of like, oh yeah, I'm Beyonce, like they're here to see me. But like watching them, I saw their thing and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. You like. If you can do that in Wembley Stadium, like you have my respect, because that shit is not easy as a battler. Like you're not even like a, you know what I mean? Like they spend their whole lives battling, and then they can do that on a Beyonce stage. I was like,
Yeah, these guys are fucking dope. I love their artistry. I love what they do. A lot of people in the more show business side, like that aren't dancers, they hate, like a lot of people told me in Quebec, like they really don't like them. They find them like arrogant and like
That's
you know,
fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
like misogynist
who's
and
your
shit.
source?
Misogynistic for real?
Yeah.
That I didn't
Like in
hear.
their comments, but you know,
Drop your sources.
I'm not
Who's
doing
the
that.
rat?
Who's the rat? I'm gonna catch that rat.
But I feel like we got to give them props for what
Yeah.
they're doing
Yeah,
for
they're
street
fucking-
dancers.
they're
yo.
legends,
like,
man.
They're like,
Yeah, for sure.
They're celebrities. Like
Yeah.
they'll walk down the street and people will want to take pictures with them. So it's like, yo, y'all are setting the bar pretty high for street
Yeah.
dancers. Yo.
And how many opportunities have inadvertently come from them being big, you know?
You
For
know,
us.